Oh, and I hear. マスターは AI としてペーパームーンの世界を正常に戻す使命があります。It says all the master AI has a primary functions to make sure that the Paper Moon world is back to its normal status. Even if the personality has been randomized, that primary objective will not change. ただし、それは大規模とした AI システムのようにした AI は次の AI になることに決まっています。Interesting. However, as a great feat of accomplishments, those who won the AI Grail War, aka System Grail War, the AI that won as the System Grail War will become the next presidential AI representative, is to be given. Interesting. So perhaps maybe Ronnie 8 fucked around 12 more times, and on the 13th they added a randomizer. When that happens, the next world that will be taken over will be versioned up and upgraded and customized. Yeah, so the world is available to be customizable. Rights will be given to them. It says if there is a personality of wish that they specifically want in that circumstances, they probably be able to obtain what they have desired after they've won the war. It says with that the world will shift and changes. It is a very necessity sacrifice. That goes with the servant as well. Yeah, that goes with the servant that won as well. It says as a interesting, as a resident of so kind of sus, right? So if Ronnie 12 won, that means that Ronnie 12 has a servant that technically now resides in this world, aka in this Paper Moon world. Therefore, fucking there's a seventh servant somewhere. Due to the fact that we'll be able to live alongside the new world, the presidential AI's rights and its wishes will be granted, aka the servant. それを願木青年とした概念を仮的に保留したのが It says those who quote unquote all granting wish concept to be added as a mystic. Ideally, it will be temporarily be titled Holy Grail. And that is the why we named this Holy Grail the System Grail War. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care about the names, how the name was created. But what happens if a master that is not an AI win this war? I believe the presidential, aka all right authority AI permit will not be passed down. When that time comes, I will use my utmost and fullest power to give the wish to the winner. And I promise you that. I see. Even though we're currently in a weird situation, even though we're in an unknown situation, what you're saying is that the death of here, the death of here can't guarantee, the spiritual death either. It's essentially Kama saying that you die here, you die in real life, right? You die in game, you die in life. But it's twisted in a more, very more syntaxed way, right? It's not the SAO translated, you die in game, you die in real life, but it's practically the same thing that what Kama is saying. Except she's adding the spiritual, right? Seishi no shi. Spiritual, aka mental/spiritual death. Our wish is to go outside, get out of this place. In order to grant that wish to come true and not to die, we now have no choice but to win this Holy Grail War. That is indeed correct. The System Grail Wars functionality sequence to halt is the requirement of a last group were to be born, aka the last one to stand. Even if there's the sixth group, it cannot be ignored or avoided. In order to end the Holy Grail War completely, a battle is a necessity. So I see. Then in that means it might have been the right. So it says, I suppose what he did, aka the Berserker, his meanings was justified, isn't it? That Berserker side's wish or whatever it wants is none of my care. But in the very end, we're gonna have to kill each other, don't we? So why don't we start? Oh, so you finally notice. It's, simplified to the simplifying it to the finest wine and be as that. It says you gotta, use your intellect as fast as I can. My goodness. They're fucking pissed at each other. It says, is there any trouble with the memory partition of you two? Please do understand that this entire church is a total neutrality zone, and there will be no war or fight permitted under these predicaments. If that were to be broken, all the Type D AI will gather about, and I will eliminate you all and bind you on sight. And you will all be disqualified from the Holy Grail War instantaneously. It says, but however, shouldn't we take care of a pest in front of us first to solve the problems? Shut up! AKA Damarashai. Damarashai? Shut up! A rule must be followed. The rule must not be bended. A calculation sequence of an equation must be perfected without any flaws or jump in its theory, or its solving of its problem. As a overseer AI who is in presidential control of all AIs within my vision and my rights, I will not allow any irregular factors. Yes. Come on, guys. I sincerely think battling here will be a no-no. Well, it's not like we shouldn't fight with each other in other locations too, but since you guys are regular 6 members, technically you don't have your own area, do you? Naturally. Then why don't we make a contract that says until we're the last 2 teams, we will collaborate. And when that were to happen, and when we are the only ones left, we'll have our last fair and square, no regret battle. How's that as a proposal? So, if that were to be amended or abided, it will be our obligation to let you use the repair district freely of charge. I think not having your own area would be very problematic, you see. After all, I sincerely agree with her statement. After all, recharging Raniment will be very difficult if you do not have your own faction. Raniment. You said this before. It's the restoration, if not recharging of magical energy, correct? Yes. The Raniments are usually the basic functioning AIs have them within it. Using trades or negotiations as such acts as those. If you were able to collect Raniments after Raniments, you will increase the resource amount of servants. You will increase the amount of resources able to gain to the servants, significantly increases, and can create an advantageous field in the battlefield. It says, 交渉や取引, you say negotiations and transactions, but don't all the AIs would probably work to benefit the ruler, aka the primary owner of the sector? In basic functionality, yes. However, AIs would also permitted their own free will to choose as they see fit. 彼女らには自分らの機能を果たしたいという基本需要もありますので。It says they, aka the girls, aka the Ronnies, they all have their own free will to do their job in their own way and satisfy. So they have the lust for doing their primary functions in their own way. Somehow, someway, if you were able to help out those who couldn't accomplish their task to accomplish their tasks, if that were to happen, there's a possibility and logical statement to obtain Raniment outside of the district's AI for your own benefit. If the girls wants to give out Raniment, they will definitely pay up front. It says, well, there might be other Raniments. 相手からもRanimentをそれに取る手段がないと言いますが。It says, I wouldn't suggest or state that the fact that there are alternative ways to steal Raniment to snag them away for your own purpose, but I see. So that is the exact reason why that the caster repair AIs was being hunted down by that caster. Forcefully, it was trying to take away its magical energy and life force in order to use it to its own manifestation of AI resource. Yeah. It says, clearly a natural response will not be standing there and let it be stolen, right? Everybody would try to stop it from happening. It says, it might sound easy, but it's not easy at all, you see. That method of he made. So, だからもっと平和的な少女が見込める相手. So she's trying to recruit us, right, to be the protectors of the repair Ronnie. So therefore, if we can find an opponent that can peacefully and protect the sector's Ronnies and able to create a friendly relationship, it'll be more advantageous to be friendlies with the AIs, in my honest opinion. The repair girls have seen you all do your work, so I think it's easier for them to give out energy if need to be. To be perfectly honest with you, in current status, I do not have enough Raniment for the Berserker to be fully equipped or prepared to go. It says, when we shoo away the caster, we used a decent amount. We weren't able to replenish it, and simultaneously, there's a long battle of attrition is coming, and we won't last that. If we don't go home now and refill or resupply, the next battle will be very difficult for us to handle. So we're gonna have a repair phase, a heal phase of sort, aka rest phase. Hey. Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah, hey. Why are you telling them your tactics and your current struggle? Currently, there's somebody here that's full on mana, and there's somebody here that's feeling so hungry they could fall onto the ground any minute. Yeah, the bandits will always know which ones to attack so clearly. So if you don't want to get assaulted, make sure you, make sure that you straighten up and puff up, even though if you're empty on mana. It's as well. I suppose if my stomach rings for starvation, it can't be helped, right? So, during the healing phase, if another servant were to be assaulted during that phase, it'd be problematic. So, it'd be best if we combined our strength together and tag team with the assassin class to be in a safer approach, right? It's much better to fight it's much better to fight battles with two people than one. Right now is the current circumstances, and that's why it's so safe. 賢いんだから将来的に手を組んで戦う可能性はあることぐらいは分かってたんでしょ It's you're pretty smart in the head to an extent. So in the very end, there was a possibility of us able to collaborate and ally ourselves. You knew that far, right? Well, I suppose, yes. Not holding hands, but ally buddies. It's more of can we use them or not is my thought process, but I suppose in the end the objective is the same. It says, hey, however, Masta, you're going very pushy and gun-hoing the circumstances. What gives? Ah. I suppose it is an ideal wish. It is the closest thing to an ideal dish that you desire, isn't it? I suppose it can't be helped then. There are quite the merit if we do not take this opportunity. So if you don't know, whenever you see a parentheses, they're talking to themselves in their heads. So think of it, remember every Holy Grail war, you can communicate through mental, communications, right? The telepathy. So think of it like that, that's happening when it's like this. 何よりこののほほんとお人よしそうな朝日のマスター。It says, after all, the protagonist is a very pushover, easygoing kind of guy. He'll most likely not betray us in the end whatsoever, and in the end, all we need to do is buy time to figure out a trump card when we go face 1-to-1. Eating. There will be no downside in my... there will be no downside in my perspective. Ha! Alright. Fine. You win. There are some dangers on our side too, but it's only natural to give back to the saviors. Give back to the ones... help out the ones who helped us out in the first place. With this, we are using... we are being very lenient. Understanding the risk, and with our hearts so wide open to welcome this tactic with open arms. It says until the last 2 groups remaining. Yeah. Let's make a contract that says until the last 2 of us remain. Let us ally with these bunch. Why don't we? 全力で恩を売ってきているような気がしますね。It says, I sincerely feel that they're trying to put full debt onto us so we can be more grateful to them. It's kind of vexing. It says, I am who I am after all. I will not be thanking you or feeling any thankfulness or any compliments whatsoever coming out of my side, though. It says, but the collaboration contract, thank you very much. We finally able to see an escape route, I think. Dots. Yay, that means we can be together. Yeah, a little longer. Hold up. Kinda sus. She sus. She sussy bop. So yeah, let's all return to the repair area and recollect our Ronnyman. It says, in order to harvest or collect the supplies of Ronnyman from the AIs, specifically, what must we do to get it efficiently? Do we just use the authority of the AI, the primary AI's authority, and forcefully collect them? It says, well, it's not like it's not impossible to pull that move, but that won't continue forever, so I want to refrain from using that as long as I can. Basic AIs has a return debt and pay the necessary amount equally programmed into their system. During system Grail Wars, the AIs are working and still functioning optimal. Therefore, there are many different problems and many different bugs sequence occurring here and there, helping out in a normal hand in need, or specifically resolving a specific problem that occurred. And the AIs will thank you, and as the price of thankfulness, naturally a Ronnyman will be retrieved as a reward. Yep, that's the gist of it. So let's go home and start working. We're gonna get really busy, you know? Thank you very much, President. I'll see you later. Bye. There's no need for thanking. After all, this is my role and job to be utmost and simple. Well, with that said, everyone, good luck. It says good luck, but this good luck means good fighting. Left. Oh, interesting. What are you doing, girl? 失敗しました。やって可能性が否定できません。得て不て中退どん Activating problematic protocol sequence. Stabilizing error, neutrality, and a equal voting. This is quite the failure. It was very bad omen of me. Possibility of a bad omen of stating such stuff is undeniable. Due to the fact that I'm supposed to be the observer and I'm supposed to be the middle ground of all this, but I have accidentally given the words of a good fighting luck sequence of terminology of an encouragement to that to them as so. It seems that I need to go back to the basics and have a scanning routine of greetings once more to make sure that there is no irregularity within me. Fucking Ronnie. Ronnie, calm down, girl. You're okay. She's just like, I accidentally told them good luck. This is not good. Due to the fact that I'm supposed to be middleman. I'm supposed to be pure neutrality to give them any sort of circumstances of saying good luck or a compliment or a hopeful gesture is contradictory to my program. I must run a diagnostic to myself and make sure that I have no malware, no bugs, no error system sequences within my parameters. Calm down, girl. It's okay. You're still neutral. However, 今はそれより調案を指定しています。It says, however, at this very moment, I must do a operational check immediately. 彼らの発言という実行のキャンセル、引き算が不可能なのであれば、it says if I cannot cancel the word and terminology of what I said to them before, if there's no subtraction sequence possible, then 軸字たる思いながら足し算で主張を合わせるか合わせるしかないですね。Is she gonna just like unluck us? So, while feeling regrettable, I must, if the subtraction is not available, I will use an additional negative addition, meaning that Ronnie says, I have to equalize this. This is not fair. I have to solve this. It's gonna irritate me because this is not, you know, system overload. System overload. Calm down, baby girl. So if not, the equilibrium, aka unfairness, would be justified. Oh shit. Is she praying? So yeah, in order to not pull that shit ever again, I sincerely hope that I must now, you know, I must now say that to everybody, right? I must now say that to every other master. Yosha! Master, you feeling good? I'm not feeling good. Shut up. What? Oh, then perfect. This time, it's, you know, I'm pretty confident about this one. This project is gonna make you happy as ever. My God, didn't I tell you you're being too loud? How intriguing. This world is surely interesting, Lida. Yeah, right, you think so too, right? To be perfectly honest, I have no interest in this whatsoever. I am merely a tool for you, Master, and nothing more than nothing less. Oh, is that? I wonder. ククク面白い。マジでこの世界は面白い。ライダーズお前もそう思うだろう。Is that? It says a tool will only move. Yeah, the tool will only move in a necessary moment to move. Only. Well, whatever. It says, well, whatever. Even though if I call you a tool, you'll be an extension to my hand. It says, if I don't have enough hands in any situation, anything would be useful here. It says, oh, damn it. It's so funny. There's so many things that I want to investigate on. Why the hell is this world of the future so intriguing, huh? Look, Saber. What about this one? This one looks very big and very nice, don't you think? I agree. Can you not get too close to me? I'm not very comfortable with other people's temperature nearby. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that is exactly correct. I am not nearly full whatsoever. Not even close to it. However, is it alright to do this? Niwa no hana o tsumu no wa tekata de arou ga, sore wa hitsuzen no ichi e to michiru daro. It says we can always pluck the flowers out of our gardens, very easy to get go. However, it'll only naturally lead to a desert wasteland in the end that has no fruition to move forward to. It says all that's being created here is nothing more than a cheap replaceable goods. They're nothing more than replacements. They're nothing more than snacks. What values the best are the fuckboy Shinji-like face. What values is the excelled ones. Yeah, it's definitely got that Makiri feature. He's definitely a descendant of Makiri. I don't know if it's like a Shinji personality or like this could be like future Shinji where it's not Shinji but it's like an offspring of the Makiri that has its crests and magical and all that. Someone like me, an elite, a chosen one. So therefore it's only natural, most correct, and the logical reasoning will be the first conclusion to be known. It's simple. If we lack something, we just steal it from somewhere else. Anytime. Every time. However many amount. Wow, sounds like a modern mage, you bitch, huh? The System Grail War has just begun. It is a minor little race at the very moment. However, there are no dropouts. A actual battle between servants, the Berserker and Caster were the first real deal. However, from here on out, will most likely be accelerated to a difficult height. I, 彼女成分にシステム完了を目指して戦うことを応援すべく全てこういう発言をした。As all of us are fighting for the common goal of completing this system in order to restore the functionality into normal quota, while I will not compliment nor cheer to you all, I will state the following things. in order to counteract her good luck to us, she's going to say good luck to everybody, every other fucking master. Pray that on the on the surface side of the paper moon, the northern stars, northern comet starlight would guide you to the right